Hey, you clicked on the button. Don't scroll anywhere. You've got the place you want to be. This is the Drunken Sailor Cocktail Channel, and you know me, Bill. Well, if you haven't been here before, you don't know me. I'm Bill the Drunken Sailor. This is the place where we make fun, tasty, delicious cocktails, and we show you how to do it so you can make them at home too. Well, lately I've been on a kick and I've been making a lot of Cuban-themed cocktails, and my wife is getting a little bit tired of it, but I got to sneak this one in for you. This one is absolutely delicious. It dates back to the early 1900s. There was a gentleman down in Cuba, Mario Garcia Menocal. He happened to be the president of Cuba, El Presidente. Well, he said, "I make me a drink," so they made him a drink. And I mean, they designed this drink for him. This drink has 4 simple ingredients, as you can see here. So, let's get pouring. Our first ingredient that we're going to put in there is a golden rum. Now, today I'm using Havana Club, and this is actually Cuban rum. We've talked about it before. Cuban rum, you can't get in the United States. So if you're in Canada, you're in the Caribbean, and you pick some up, great. I highly suggest it. If you don't, a golden rum, aged rum like a Bacardi 8, very similar in profile, so I would go that way. We're going to put in here 2 ounces of rum. This cocktail is kind of like the equivalent of a Cuban Manhattan. We're not putting any fruit juice in here, so this is why we're stirring it. Our next ingredient in there is vermouth. Now, as I learned about making this cocktail, there's actually 3 kinds of vermouth. I always knew about the sweet or the red vermouth. I knew about the dry or extra dry white vermouth. There's actually a Blanco or Blanca vermouth. It's a semi-dry, semi-sweet, so a little bit sweeter. Now, it can be a little bit difficult to find in there, but I recommend going for it. If you use a dry vermouth, I did the first time, it tends to be a little bit more bitter. So you want the sweetness of this Blanca. And we're going to keep it with the Blanca because that's going to keep our color in there. We're going to put in there 3/4 of an ounce. Next ingredient in there is a dry curacao. The cocktail was originally made in the 1915 time frame. In the 20s, they turned around and they came back and they said, "Hey, new president, I want some dry curacao in there." So we've got an orange flavor in there. 1/2 of an ounce. Last but not least is our grenadine. This is a pomegranate syrup. Now, you can get the brightly colored red, super, super sweet. This is actually a pomegranate juice and a cane sugar mixed to it. It's not as sweet, it's not as vibrant in color, but we only need a little bit in there, and we're going to take 1 bar spoonful. And that goes in the drink. Now what we need to do is add some ice in there, and we're going to stir it to chill it down. Take your bar spoon, you put the back against the glass, and stir. All right, we've got that nice and cool. Now that we've got it all stirred up, what we're going to do is pour it. We're going to use today a Nick and Nora glass. And this style glass is old-fashioned. It's back from the 20s and the 30s. We've got it nice and chilled. What I want to do is strain that in there. So I've taken my julep strainer, and we're pouring. Now, hey, we've told you a little bit about our Amazon store. If you see some of these tools in here and you want them, you're going to find them in our Amazon store. We're going to pour that, and before we finish by garnishing, I want a little bit more orange flavor. And while we're not putting fruit into the cocktail, we're just going to take a simple slice. The peel side down to the glass. We're going to squeeze those oils in there. Give that a rub around the rim. And now garnish with a cherry. And there we have El Presidente. Let's give it a taste. This tastes as elegant as they say it does. It is absolutely delicious. You've got a good solid rum flavor in there. You've got that dry orange that's pulling through there. The pomegranate just takes it, sweetens it up a little bit. That sweet vermouth smooths it out, gives it a nice, great mouthfeel to it. I think you really enjoy this one, folks. Cheers. And remember, don't forget, tip your bartender.